Hello everybody, I'm back. So, where we are, I believe, is we are about to go launch into the Dunbat, which is somewhere around here. Before we do that, I wanted to address a couple of things. Wow, Simon still doesn't feel very good. He needs a chocolate starfish. I wanted to address a couple of things. The first has to do with my upload schedule, which has gradually decreased, and I want to explain that. That's not actually by my own choice. And the second thing is I want to address a few thoughts pertaining to this game vis-a-vis Amnesia. Not very many yet. One other thing, I should address the fact that my recent discussion, I put scare quotes around that, about philosophy of personal identity was really scattered and disorganized. I'm going to wait to finish that up, I think, until a time when Becky is here and we're recording something together, because I think that would be more fun. Right now what I'm doing is I'm just looking to make sure that there's nothing I'm missing before going on. I would like to go still to Strasky's room, etc., and I still feel like there's a puzzle. Not an actual game puzzle, but a confusion that I'm experiencing about why there were so many, like, life signs on board in the basement area when there was just one tumor there and a bunch of mainframes. But anyway, first the point about... So I'm just looking around for other things that I may have missed. That's what I'm doing right now. First point about Amnesia. I actually like this game better than Amnesia, primarily for the fact that I think Amnesia suffered from a problematic narrative conceit that you were supposed to experience horror regarding the guilt Daniel was experiencing when it was already a step removed. So not only am I putting myself in the perspective of a character, which requires like one step of removal for myself to feel guilt, I'm also, after that, then putting myself in my own past as Daniel, trying to remember what happened and what I'd done previously. These doors must have shut and locked when I put the thing in the thing. Put the Omni tool in the machine to get the Dunbat ready. Alright, that's fine. So that's that, really. I actually quite like this game. I know Bladed Edge and I have been kind of in the comments and during these videos, in my case, critical of the game. But I actually am really quite enjoying it, even though I think it's not perfect. But, you know, what is? The fact that I'm criticizing it on this level means it's doing better than a lot of stuff. With that said, I would like to, when I have a minute, move on to why my upload schedule has been a bit unpredictable for the last few videos. Squeeze me stress ball. I like the physics and the sound on that. I must have to use this thing. So I'll get to that after this Dunbat gets launched. Yeah, see, there are all these, like, black box beacons. I guess that's the thing that allows me to meld with people's heads. They must have all been, like, murdered at Theta when Acres came. And I guess I just can't go down that whole way? That would be my guess. I feel like, I don't know, I feel like I could be missing something. So yeah, the other thing I was going to talk about was just my upload schedule, which basically pertains to Comcast and some other comical irritation. Why don't I know where to go? I feel like I should know where to go. We just had an Omni tool that we put in here. Do I have to, like, hit this button? And then we put in the password or whatever, right? Well, now what? Do I just, like, jump in? Maybe. Is there... Oh, there's another Omni tool hole. Port. Whatever. Okay. Yeah, so let's go over here. There we go. Swipe. At the school I go to, when kids use food, or they use their, like, meal cards in college, the undergrads, they refer to it as using swipe. Do you have any swipe left? And I'm like, I'm a graduate student. I never had any swipe. Ass swipe. Alright. So... Oh, fuck. These... Oh, no. Computer puzzles? Knobs that won't turn? Buttons that do nothing? I bet it needs power. Alright. And then physics puzzle pertaining to a stairwell on wheels. There we go. Okay, well that's probably not going to work, but I just want to investigate this. So, While I explored this area, I should mention my erratic upload schedule. Essentially, I went to Thanksgiving and had a couple episodes ready for that, but then I needed to make more when I got back. Well, here's the thing. We wanted some more television stations from Comcast. That's one story. The second story is several months ago, I used a business called Bill Fixers that I met actually on the Something Awful forums. And I don't want to criticize them, really, because so far I think they're a small company and they're doing an interesting job at an interesting task. But essentially they're so backlogged. And also, I should say this with a caveat, they may help me resolve this issue. This looks like it goes in here. So don't take this as the final word on that, even, because I think these guys are probably pretty good at what they do. And in fact, I'm jumping ahead of myself a little bit. They actually helped me a great deal with what I was asking them for. So I must need to raise this. That must be what's going on here. I could probably wheel that thing around to... I don't know. So anyway, I went to Bill Fixers, and I sent them a bill, and what they essentially do is they negotiate on your behalf with a business like Comcast to get your bills down. And then you pay them a cut of the savings over the course of a year. So you pay them quite a bit, and you save quite a bit. It's actually phenomenal. So I'd recommend them, at least in potentia. With all that said... I always do watch out for moving doors. Basically, my wife and I, Becky and I, were sitting around watching TV, and all of a sudden the TV turned off. And we were like, huh, that's weird. So I called Comcast. And I was like, our TV just turned off. And they were like, huh, well, that's because you asked for it to be turned off. And I was like, no, I didn't. Becky, did you do that? And she was like, no, I didn't. God, what did I just turn on, a motorcycle? You got a Harley Davidson going? Is that the Dunbat? I think that's the Dunbat, but it's got WoW goo. Black blood of the WoW all over it. Warden goo on it. Alright, well, we'll fuck with that in a minute. I bet this, like, lowers it. Or resets. Whatever. They said, yeah, you asked for it to turn off. I was like, when? They're like 10:50 this morning, and I was like, well, my wife and I were both doing things. She was at the gym, and I was teaching. So there was no way either of us made the call. And they were like, oh, well, sorry about that. That's weird. And I was like, why would someone call and just turn off our television? Like, pretend to be me. Hello? What the fuck just happened? Someone's soul was in the Dunbat, and then I broke it because I didn't know what I was doing with the buttons. That's cool. Boop! Catherine, it's all your fault. I tried to turn it off to make that guy's soul come out of the Dunbat, but it didn't work. Alright. Well, that was cool, actually. I gotta be honest. Sorry I was distracted. Then again, that's basically how I felt, except replace the word Catherine with Comcast. Comcast, it's all your fault. It's all your fault. Everything that's wrong with me is your fault. I bet that tumor is going to come out of the basement and attack me again. Can I push this while I'm on it? That would be an interesting physics paradox. Yes. I can't. I can move it forward when I'm on it. That's kind of cool. So, Comcast is like, yeah, you requested it be shut off today. And I was like, no, I didn't. They're like, yeah. And let's see if I can remember how to crouch. Shift? Catarl? Yeah, Catarl. And they were like, you also requested slower internet to save money. And I was like, I don't remember doing these things. And they were like, okay, you want it back? And I was like, yes. And give me something for my time, you motherfuckers. And they were like, have 3 months of HBO. Oh my god, the frame rate turned to like -10 when that happened. Must have loaded a whole new section of the map. Alright. So I was like, well, you know, I didn't do that, and I would like HBO, I guess, even though we didn't really want HBO, but we'll take whatever they can give us. So they gave us 3 months of HBO. And I was like, that's really weird. And so our TV came back on because they turned it back on, and so on. And I assume that they sped up the internet. Well, the next day, Bill Fixers sends me an email, or a couple days later, actually, and they're like, we just did your service check, and we reduced a bunch of costs for you and saved you X amount of dollars, but then it was canceled. And I was like, oh, I kind of wish you guys would have warned me after, like, a month or more that was going to happen all of a sudden, because you never contact me about it. I do kind of blame them for that, but they're helping to take care of it with me again. So I'm like, all right, bill fixers. That's really cool and all that. And I'm sorry that I inconvenienced you guys when you were trying to help. But what I realized then is that even though they gave us HBO, they never put our internet speed back to where it was before. So now we're at like a reduced internet speed that's capped at 100 kilobytes of upload. So I can't upload YouTube videos from home in any way efficiently. It took like 14 hours for episode 10 to go up from my place. So I actually had to go to campus to do this. And that's what's been taking extra time, is that I've had to make trips to campus to upload from there. I don't know where the fuck I am. Maybe this will be where all those black box corpses are. You guys thought maybe we were going to be able to take the Dunbat, but instead it came alive and I accidentally blew it up, and then I got sad and had to climb through Half-Life style grading. So, I'm sure you guys really care quite a bit about, you know, negotiating with Comcast. I don't want to use these. I'm sure I could. My vision's a little bit better now than it was before with the red, blue, green. Some shit. Can I get up there still? So the question is, can I get back up if I need to? I don't know, actually. It's a good question. I definitely hit the button to open that door. Alright. So, that's all to say, I tried to get a company to help me pay less for internet, and they acted suddenly without warning after, like, a month and a half of inactivity. And then Comcast reversed it, only they didn't actually reverse it. They fucked me and gave me worse internet. And so that's where I am right now. I've got to, like, negotiate with them again and say, give me back what I had before for real. I'll even give you back my HBO. Okay, what's going on? Alright, Catherine. It's all your fault. Oh, a few people didn't get to go. Yeah, I didn't mean for anybody to take their lives either. Again, I just want to express, I'm not sure why continuity in this case matters. Continuity may be a condition of our transcendental eye, like that makes us who we are, but there's no evidence that maintaining continuity in time will move your transcendental eye into the body of another thing. It seems to be... I'm not saying this correctly, and I'm not arguing it or articulating it properly. I'll have to wait for another time. Sigh. Alright. Oh my god. Who's 4Q? Load the bullet. Alright, so I guess that would be like the payload of the Ark. Alright. Yeah, we've already done this. We know where it is. It's here. Well, it's sad that you build a computer program just to locate the Ark. But I guess it was supposed to be in outer space. And then all of you who were still alive, because you didn't murder yourselves for continuity reasons, could see how, it's blasting off into outer space. Okay. This is kind of fun. Ark Project would become Pathos 2's last official commitment. Yeah, I actually do think so. Flushed with What? So it strikes me that being flushed with electromagnetism... I'm not sure that any level of severity is a small price. So, there could be suffering so extensive that I'm not sure it's worth, as it were, giving birth to a clone, a mental clone of you in a virtual world. So I'm going to agree with this, because I think this is probably a worthwhile endeavor and worth the 3 days of headaches and mild nausea. But I don't want to agree with this blanket statement categorically. The Ark is built to fit a Ranger Mark 7 probe. Alright, so we're shooting it into space. Technically survived for thousands of years, living off the light from our sun and distant stars. Yeah, and presumably from the perspective of the subjectivities, as it were, from the subjective perspective of the computer programs on the Ark, living their little lives, communing with each other as programs in a virtual world, they wouldn't really notice time passing or not. I should say that. They would notice time passing from an internal perspective, like as in bits per second or whatever. But it's not like when they received more power from the sun that time would go faster for them, because that perspective would be looking at their entire universe, presumably. The perspective from which it would slow down or speed up if it were powered up or powered down, whatever. I don't really care where the Ark is. I guess the idea is that if it's in outer space, it's not going to be destroyed along with the Earth. So, I don't give a shit about where this thing goes. Sure. Digitalization of humanity is an opportunity to make a quantum leap in our own evolution. Catherine, did you write this? Because I'm pretty sure that television show was like 100 years old. You weren't thinking about Scott Bakula and Dean Stockwell when you were writing this question, were you? People inside the Ark will out of necessity be generated from existing genetic code. It could be altered to allow for cosmetic changes, ease age. What the fuck are you talking about? Genetic code? Aren't you a computer program designed from a brain scan? Are we cloning bodies and putting minds inside of bodies now? Like, I don't understand. They're not generated from existing genetic code. They're being generated from a brain scan, right? They're copies. Kind of like Brandon was a copy of him as of the moment of the completed brain scan. I'm sure... So I don't even understand this question. I guess maybe your virtual self could be modified? Wouldn't have to be... You know, it could live forever in a virtual world? I'm not even sure. I do think mortality is actually kind of important for our current human state, but I'm not completely antithetical to the sort of post-human perspective. So I strongly disagree that we're going to lose our humanity here. But I didn't understand the context of that question. Right, there are only 58 people left alive who could get brain scanned. A way to diversify and expand the population would be to introduce artificial intelligences that would in every way appear to be human, but with childlike and naive sensibilities. So, like, children? Even an inferior group of artificial... No, I don't want to bring aboard some sort of, like, childlike Eloi or Morlocks, like, to... No, we don't need, like, deltas or whatever from Brave New World. We gotta roll with what we got. What the fuck is this? Alright, so this last one was... Wait, no, that was the inferior companions one. Yeah, I think we should all be as equal as possible. We shouldn't create, like, a race of slaves. Even though I'm not sure why we would need slaves in this virtual world. I'm, again, not exactly clear on what the mechanism is. Are we sending robots up? I know I'm talking a lot about this. I'm glad everybody agrees with me on this. Everybody agrees with me that the Earth is less safe for a, basically a computer program that runs on solar power than outer space. This is the... Yeah, everybody seemed to agree that there are certain... Or not everybody, but a lot of people seem to agree that there were limits to suffering that would be acceptable to basically birth another person on the Ark. Artificial evolution. I strongly disagreed with this. I don't even remember what the question was, but I think it was stupid. I don't remember, but whatever. Okay. I am glad that I participated in that. I think those things are kind of fun. You get to sort of relive the world that Catherine was in, trying to decide what to do. Alright, that was... Get out of my way, chair. I'm a robot now and I don't need you. Ugh! Oh, feeble robot.
Huh? Wait, this isn't... Oh, no! WoW got to the Dunbat before we did, am I right?
Yeah, Catherine.
Well, I was talking, That's rarely a good sign.
Damn it. The Dunbat was our best shot. I
It
was
blamed
really
you,
banking
Catherine.
on this to work.
Come on, we can't quit now. There's gotta be another way. How do you think you did it? How did the team get the Ark down the abyss in the first place?
If they didn't use the Dunbat, the only other way would be the climber at Omicron. It's like an elevator which supposedly reaches all the way down into the abyss.
Supposedly.
Okay, so we do that. We go to Omicron and take the elevator.
It's not like there are like
Yeah.
thousands of people
Okay.
working on this platform, right?
Sure. We'll just
Only
head
like
over to
100?
Omicron and hope there's a power
Most of them
suit
are
that
dead?
fits you. You know, so you don't implode while in the abyss.
That does sound useful.
All right, let's
Why would
go
it be
then.
like a mystery
Wait,
whether that thing
what is this
actually
place?
went into the
Seems
abyss?
to be a lot of information on the Ark here. There's a prototype and everything.
There is?
Okay.
I
Let's
can't
start it up. I
look
want
at
to
it.
see how it works. Maybe we can figure out how to get on the Ark.
Hint, the answer is not to upload ourselves and then kill
You didn't know
ourselves.
how to get us on?
How difficult could it be?
Because we can upload ourselves as computer programs, but if we were a human being, I guess what they're thinking, what the logic is, this continuity logic, is that when you birth a copy of yourself on the Ark, like, your consciousness will maneuver into that rather than simply watch a clone of yourself digitally move onto the Ark if you kill yourself. That, again, seems entirely accidental, the whole process. We got some Allen wrenches here. I'd like to use these on this device, please. Catherine, what am I supposed to do? This is confusing.
The Ark doesn't even look that bulky. This is gonna be easy.
You haven't heard of the concept of jinxing, have you?
Sorry, I forgot your people were superstitious.
That's kind of cute. Oh, thanks for zooming in on that, because, yeah, I couldn't read it from back there. Alright. So, let's plug it in. Boop. Did I do a good job,
Start an
Catherine?
Ark simulation. I want to see how it works.
Shut up,
Get an
Catherine.
Ark simulation going.
Hey, those people blamed you. Or, not those people. That one guy inside the suit. We haven't gone in here yet. I bet I'll have to go in there. Huh. I don't know what any of this shit is. What am I doing here? Alright, I guess I'm just plugging things in, right? Yeah, I get that. Am I stupid for not... Oh, okay, that's an open plug. Can we dock these things? Alright, no, that didn't work. Is this a generator? Maybe. Does it have a hole in it that I can plug that into? Do I need to plug it into a starfish?
What's this thing?
That's just a compact examiner. Coster uses it to investigate structural integrity in payload frameworks.
Of course.
Could you fit inside it? If I knew what you were made of, it would be a hell of a lot easier to figure out how to get you on the Ark.
Yeah, why not, Catherine?
Let me try.
Catherine seems pretty agreeable to me. I don't have a problem with her. Yeah, please tell me what I'm made of.
Bit of a tight fit.
Wow, look at the texture on that light. Everything looks pretty beautiful in this game, but that looks like it's like fucking 4-bit. Oh, it got better now.
Should I be worried about radiation?
I think we're beyond that. Interesting. You seem to be one with the diving suit you're wearing. Everything's meshed together.
That's
How's that
unnerving.
gonna work with the suit we're picking up at Omicron?
I think they're bigger. You should be able to wear them both.
Wait, so I'm gonna be a robot inside a suit?
Imogen.
Inside a suit?
Who's that?
It looks like the basis for your body is one of my old colleagues. A standard Cortex chip for robots, including the data reader and the OcuTorch, has just been forced through the skull.
What?
Structure gel has fused the whole construction together. Amazing stuff.
What the
no,
fuck
no, hold
are
on,
you
back
talking
up.
about?
I'm one of your old colleagues?
Well, your body is. Imogen Reed.
That's disgusting.
Hey, don't say that. She was nice to me. Anyway.
Was she your mom,
the
your
Cortex
lover,
chip
your
is
friend?
good news.
So she was
That
nervous to
means
say
we
she
can
was her
transfer your mind
friend.
to the Ark with a pilot seat.
Kath, I'm half a dead person.
Yes, it makes sense. Think about it. All those simplistic minds we've run into, just reviving a dead person doesn't seem to work that well. A robot body seems to make people a bit unreliable. You are the best of both worlds. A sound mind and a sound body.
Alright, so I'm not a robot. That's why
At least we know
those...
how to get on the Ark.
Sort of. I understand the concept, but I don't know the specifics.
Alright, Catherine, be
I really
quiet
wish
for a
we could
second.
figure out how the scan data is formulated and processed.
Alright, so I'm... that's why there were those, like, at Upsilon, there were, like, diving suits, and it said one of them was occupied or missing or something. That's because I was in it. So, I'm, like, the dead body of Imogen Heap, or Imogen Reed, or whatever, the lady from Frou Frou, but different, with a different four-letter last name. And I've got Simon Jarrett's Cortex chip, or brain chip, whatever the other one was, slammed into my skull. That's cool. Alright, so I guess structure gel just combines, like, gray matter of the brain with the neural matter of the body, and then a computer chip? Is that what I'm supposed to be thinking? Alright, so what the fuck am I supposed to be doing here? So many cables. Alright. So this is the Ark. This is now plugged in, right? Wait, have I already done what I needed to do to get the Ark simulation going? I guess so. Oh. Ugh. No. Only so many terabytes. So I need to remove certain things from this. I want to keep basic vegetation and dynamic lighting in our digital world. I would like to keep foliage and a full moon and clouds. This is required. Human body, I take it. Yeah, so we're gonna be stuck in a forest, I guess. That's okay. What don't we need? I would like a cabin, too. I know I'm getting a bit greedy here. What can we cut? Lake. Oh my god, we have to cut so much. We should keep all these physics, right? And advanced vegetation. Alright, I don't want any small foliage. We don't need a river. Wait, that's required? Fine, we don't need a cabin. We don't need the sun. We don't need clouds. We don't need a fucking boat. Get this dirt road out of here. We don't need a... No, we need the river. We don't need a chair. And can we do... What the hell? Alright, what... Do I have to cut a full moon? We need a light source. Require a type light source. Is there a cheaper light source? Like this park bench? We need water there. Alright, what the hell? We don't need basic vegetation, apparently. Fluid physics? Can I give us, this back? Yeah. We can put in the chair then, too. Alright. Wait, what? We need fluid physics? What the fuck? Okay, we can't do the moon without fluid physics. And we can't... Oh my god, this puzzle is the fucking worst. Not river requires system physics fluid. So we need this shit. This requires lighting? What? Light source. Don't I have that over here? What? Okay, so we need this. That requires a light source. Well, fuck you. So then I need this. Alright, well, let's go full moon, and not this. Is there a cheaper water? Yeah, the lake is a little cheaper. In terms of memory. What don't we need over here? No, we need that. We need dynamic lighting. The forest requires advanced vegetation. And I guess we gotta go with that, but it doesn't require basic. The lake requires soft physics. Well, what about the river? No, doesn't. Alright, whatever. I gave up.
Try loading a dummy scan. Shouldn't be that difficult. I just want to make sure I understand how the scan data is formulated before we start messing around with the real arc.
No, I want to load
Run
Simon
the simulation
Jarrett.
and then hit pause while the code is running. It'll give me a cross-section of the process.
Alright, I'll do it. Wow, it makes a noise like a fucking, like library printer from 1994.
You need to pause while the dummy is loaded, otherwise I can't know if it's working or not.
See, look, like, it's already been a minute of world time.
Try pausing it when the dummy is loaded.
What is it? What do you mean when the dummy is loaded? Oh, I see. God damn it. Sorry, Catherine. Being a little...
You need to catch it while it's being loaded.
Fuck. This is... How do you like this game, guy?
No, again, the dummy needs to be loaded when you pause.
Alright, what was the one before it? Ah! Okay. Full moon? No, dummy! God damn it! Alright, this is the most exciting game I've played. Okay, we're gonna get it. Full moon and then dummy. Fuck. Ah, it's next! Got it. That was tough, Catherine. You have no idea how my Imogen Reed fingers can fuck up.
Nothing like admiring your own work.
What? Oh, right.
What did I need to do? I already did
done
this,
here?
right?
Can we go to Omicron and get my new suit now?
No, I want to play with this.
Want to bring this arc as a backup?
No, that wouldn't work. This is just a prototype.
Good. I prefer to travel light.
Let's go. Don't forget to take me with you.
I wanna do it with Simon. Pause simulation. Well, wait, can I want to load Simon Jarrett or David Munchie. Oh, I guess I can't because I fucked that shit up. Alright, well, no longer an opportunity to do that. Keep in mind, you should never do what Catherine says to do first, or you might miss valuable plot elements. Okay. So, then, what do I have to do with this thing? Nothing? These are just chords? I guess so. I guess these don't have anything to do with anything. Alright, I'm gonna look at that clipboard over there, though. I don't want to read all this stuff. Do not try to fix yourself. Is this board a therapist? Alright. Shuttle to Omicron. Lambda. Thanks for the marker board drawing, assholes. Change to HPS, ride the climber into the abyss. So they did ride the climber. Check in Tau. Anyone alive? Probably not. Okay. Here are a bunch of, attractive people of different age groups with a nerd in the middle. I don't know who any of these people are. I guess Catherine's on the right, Sarah something, that's Hannibal Hezbollah in the middle. I can read Ian Peterson. Whatever. Enough of these jerks. Remember the oxygen, guys. Prep arc with signal transmitter. Nice to-do list, guys. Do I need this? Do I need to write this down? If I need to write this down, I'm gonna be pissed. Because I'm not doing it. Alright. Anything on the back of this shit board? No. Okay, guys. This has been taking forever because I'm super slow at everything. I'm still feeling dubious about all this shit. I'm trying to get adjusted to the fact that, like, Simon is a computer chip jammed in the back of a head of a lady's body. The corpse. That's okay, I guess. So we're trying to figure out how to upload our own consciousnesses, aka these computer programs that we are, onto the Ark, so we can live happily ever after in a simulation. Why did that involve, like, cancer and disease and mortality again? Aren't we computer programs? Why would we need slaves? I'm so confused. Catherine, I don't understand your plan. I have so many questions for you, but I'm not Simon, and Simon should ask you. All right, so clean room. What is this shit? Okay, nowhere. And go over here. Okay, that's a dead body. Alright. Alright. Well, that's cool. Great. Okay, hang on. Would like to use this can to get in here? Nope. Need something heavier, guys. Go in here first. These things look heavy enough. Alright. So what's this room? This room has, oh, another living person? Here you go. Have a drink. I actually dropped that on her, just releasing the mouse button, and she threw it. So it looks like a physics glitch. Oh, there's another body here. Oh, you guys are still breathing. You're not looking so good. How do I put you out of your misery or talk with you? I guess I can't. Alright. That's too bad. I wouldn't mind. I'm getting the sense we're never going back for Amy Azzaro. So I feel kind of bad about letting her suffer. Is this heavy enough? Some vomit is dripping over here, but I'm just trying to get into this room. Oh, fuck. Okay, fine. We'll find a fire extinguisher. Theta's a big shithole. Oh, fuck. There's so much shit. I'm getting intimidated by how much shit there is to do, guys. Alright, we were just in there. We ran that simulation. We didn't talk to ourselves, or we didn't put ourselves in the simulation. We didn't put David Munchie in the simulation. I would have liked to have a chance to talk with David Munchie again. We'll do this.
Soma. Grant, where are you? It got out of hand. I'm in sector RD4. Did you get everyone downstairs?
Yeah, we're safe for now. But you need to get moving. They're gonna figure out where we are and come for us.
Don't worry about it. The stairs are blocked, and I killed the elevator. Pulled the connector chip from the lock.
Why? That means you're stuck as well.
Only way to keep you guys safe. Take the shuttle, go to Omicron.
God damn it, Juan. You just had to be the hero, you bastard.
Good luck, sir. Tell Alice I love her.
Don't worry, Brandon. We kept your consciousness and we tortured it for several minutes. Alright, so Brandon's work is sticking a wrench in this machine to make sure monsters don't come up the stairs. Alright, that's fine. I guess I can approve of that. Okay, so we were in the Project Development Hub. That's the main lift. There's a security checkpoint that looks important, and then there's this building that we could get into if we had, or this room we could get into if we had a fire extinguisher or something heavy. Not this one, though. One a few feet over. Oh, man. That sneeze was pretty fucking brutal. It felt like somebody stuck a tiny drill in my nose. Survival of the fittest. What does that say? You shouldn't use Sharpie marker on a dry erase board. I think that's what they did near the top, and then they drew faces over it. Okay. Some letters equal some other letters. That's cool. Got comically accentuated breasts here, facial hair here, and a nose mole. And then this guy, that must be Akers. The guy on the left. Alright, he's got a wrench. Seems like a racist depiction, even though I'm not sure what race it's supposed to mock. Trajectories. Oh, some news. Take a sip of polar water.
How the hell are we gonna make sure the Ark makes it? Every launch is a crapshoot, you know that.
I just wish these numbers looked better.
What do you care? It's just a pack of data, right?
Yeah, just a pack of data.
Alright, guys. I hope Catherine lives. She seems alright. Little cold when it comes to interacting with robots. Oh god, more passageways. I'm really nervous about how many passageways there are. I'm really nervous about skipping something, like... because I kind of like the plot of this game. So, I don't want to, like, miss random shit or weird interactions. Like that time that I radioed... oh, Major Gurgle. The submarine. And it was like, we're all drowning. And he's like, what? Okay, is this not working? Am I not allowed in this fucking room? I've got to be allowed in there. Oh, thank God. Excuse me? What is this garbage? Is that a tumor? That's a tumor with a face. Well, I don't have a plan now that I'm in here. I guess I just hope he fucking goes away. There's no one in here. Just some swinging drawers from the ceiling. Curiosity rover is still there. Is this Brandon? This looks like Brandon. Alright, Brandon. We're already familiar with you. Hi, Brandon. Alright. What's this? I will
Sorry
take...
about before, Brandon. I'm sorry we couldn't let you rest in peace.
Oh, come on. Stop being so holier than thou, Simon. You can be a post-humanist like Catherine.
You won't get me, motherfuckers! You hear me?
Wait, are we supposed to assume he sliced his own neck with this knife? Slit his throat? Yeah, I guess that's what happened. Alright. So... now we have to deal with this monster that decided to come out now. But I got that computer chip, whatever that was about. Not sure why we needed that yet. Alright. Okay, not the right way. In case you guys didn't notice, there was a creepy, stalky monster there. And the music is suggesting to me that it's chasing me. But this is just some fucking ring around the rosy shit here. Can I run backwards? I don't see him. Oops. Oh, he's there now. So I guess I'm faster than him. Go a different way, asshole. Oh. Ah. This, like... what the fuck? This turd wiener. I haven't gone this way yet, right? Let's go this way. Oh, walked into a bar. Uh-oh. Oh, he didn't follow us all the way over here. That's cool. Alright. So, I guess that makes sense why we've got human hands then. Because we're actually Imogen Heap or whatever. Or Imogen Reed. And again, I don't want to convert to robotism, so I'm not going to stick my hand in that structure gel pile. I'm not into that sort of thing. Not into anal play. This is... oh. Alright. Well, if that guy comes over here, we're fucked. We're fucked. I'm gonna get a good look at this baby, at least. Hi! Well. God damn it. On that note, I think we'll start next episode. I'll see you guys then.